for the obvious reasons, because I support Senator Hillary Clinton. And I believe in her experience. I believe in her vision. I believe in what she's trying to do for our country. When you go back and you look at some of the problems that we're in right now, from the economy to 2 wars that we're fighting in Iraq and Afghanistan, to the housing market that has all of a sudden just taken a nosedive, and some of the problems in healthcare, some of the things that go on across America in general that we're trying to get cleaned up. For the last 8 years, we have obviously had problems. And just a few. And we need to fix it. And I believe she's the right person to fix it. As I said earlier this morning at another stop, often I look at sports, politics, and business as the same. You know, you have a team of people that you put in place to do a job, and if they don't do the job, you get rid of them. But coaches, they sit around and they preach, they talk about what it is that we're trying to get done. We go out on the football field, or we go in the basketball gym, or the sports arena, and we try to get things done the right way. And then sometimes it doesn't work that way, and you have to change, and you have to make that change and put the right people in place. And she's the right person to put in place. You know, you always look for a new person. And I was joking with President Clinton on the way over here. A person can look a certain way. You can walk a certain way. You can look like you can be the president. You can act like you're president. You can talk like you're president. But when you get in the White House, you have to actually be the president and make the call. And she has the experience to make the calls. She's been in that position before. And for me, that's very important. As an athlete, moving from team to team, I wanted to go somewhere where I was dealing with a coach that had experience, that I felt good about. You know, when I fly on planes, I want a pilot that's experienced. I don't want a guy that's just, you know, learning how to fly. That's a little, you know, for me, that's a little nervous. And so when I think about these sorts of things, I make these decisions. I make them based on somebody with some experience, someone that can get the job done. You know, and I know that there's been things said about the experience thing, or you don't necessarily need experience. I think you do. I think when the time comes and you have to make the right call, you need somebody that's not going to hesitate to make that call, and I think she's the person. Without me continuing to carry on, because I know you want to get to the former president, but right now I'm going to introduce you to Ranger Jones.
Yes, hello out there. Hey, good morning, Biloxi. It is great to be home. By the way, I'm a graduate of Biloxi High. Yes, and one of my teachers is here, Miss Carpenter. So you guys didn't do too bad. Thank you very much. But I do. But I do want to speak with you about a couple of things that are really dear to my heart, and that's why I'm here. I'm honestly here because Senator Clinton and what she's doing, I just want to elaborate to you a little bit about my experience in the military and what I'm doing today. I left Biloxi and I came to the military as Joe Snuffin Private. I ended up being the Sergeant Major, which is an E9, the highest ranking enlisted you can obtain in the Army. Not only did I just do that, but I went Special Forces and Ranger, and that's how I ended up with the nickname Ranger. I had the distinct pleasure to work for the last 2 Joint Chiefs of Staffs and about 4 other 4-star generals. There are only 8 in the military, in the Army. But working with these guys, Yale couldn't give me the education that I prevailed in, that I learned when I traveled the world with these great gentlemen. Now, I say that because I speak to these guys quite frequently, and And just last week, I spoke to General Shelton. Now, this guy, 38 years of service, the Joint Chief of Staff. He and I skydived together, jumped out of planes 50,000, 20,000 feet. Love him to death. A great warrior, great American. General Shelton just basically tells me that Senator Clinton, without a doubt, unequivocally, is the next, should be, without a doubt, the next president of the United States of America. Now, I believe that, without a doubt, but I'll tell you a couple of things why I do believe that. Is because when you get an opportunity to hear and listen to Senator Clinton speak, the thing that grasps me right off the bat, she starts talking about sergeants. Sergeants. Those are guys like me. Those are the little guys. Those are your kids that are in the military that she's not losing focus on, that she's there with. She's talking about health care and about our soldiers and our veterans when we come back from the war, just not being over there. But when you come back from the war, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? We have a lot of soldiers right now in Walter Reed that need a lot of care, and Senator Clinton is there. And I'm so fired up about it, I'm telling you, it's taking everything I can to just control myself right now, because I really believe in the cause. I left here on a winning team, and I'm on a winning team right now. I really appreciate your time and what's going on, and you giving me this time to speak, but I do want to say this. I mentioned General Shelton, but there's a couple other guys that I want to talk about too. You have General Shelton that totally supports this cause, which is a great cause. You have General Shasbilly, who was another Joint Chief of Staff. You know, you have General Joe Ballard, these great gentlemen and these great warriors, and then there's some other young soldiers, such as myself. We believe in Senator Clinton. We believe that she, without a doubt, can be the next Commander-in-Chief and take care of us and support us. So, I greatly appreciate your time and what you're doing, and I'm with you 110%. And I'll always be a Biloxi Indian, and I'll always be on the team.